I'm Jane Kennedy. I am 50 and I'm from Wingen, New South Wales, Australia.
Hey, I'm Sonia Marshman. I am 52 years young and I am from Moonan Flat, New South Wales, Australia. Back when I was 20, I did Amway. Did okay, became a direct salesperson in Amway, but had to keep up my ranking all the time. Life got in the way for me. I was a young mom and I had that taste in my mouth when I came into this. I think I always knew that I wanted more. I also knew that it was totally illegal to build pyramid schemes. 30 years down the track, I know that I have the power within me to pivot, to make a change, to try and diversify, because these bones are not getting any younger and would not keep doing what they were doing. Since everything's happened in the world in the last few years, we've all shifted. We've all had to become very aware of what's going on, and the whole world shifted to online.
I've worked in a low ticket marketing and it was great product, but it was tough because you had the auto ship, you had to buy every month. If you didn't buy every month, you're out. You can still buy the products and that, but you weren't going to get any commissions or anything like that.
If you didn't find this, what was going to be your retirement plan, or what would you have done for the next?
We're both in trouble.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of super. We've got a camping property at home. I'm lucky to be working at home, but I was working full time, but I wasn't able to get the stuff done at home with the camping business, keeping everything maintained and cutting firewood for campers so they can have campfires and all that. I just didn't have the time, so I cut back down to 3 days a week. The horses that we've got, for them to be out competing and that, I have to be able to ride them and keep them fit. I just wasn't getting it done, so I quit my job owning property and cattle and all the horses and that. I need a bit extra. Sonia was already in this space and I'd watched her for a fair while. It wasn't until I really found the products, because I'm a product girl. This business, it's not just the Kangen water machine, it's not just the Anesca or the Ukons. The compensation plan is also a product.
Yeah, it's beyond.
Yeah.
Did you have a retirement plan?
No, I had worked my ass off all of my life, 34 years as a chef, knew how to do some hard graft. But in Australia, when I started working, there wasn't compulsory super. So I've only got a couple of $100,000 worth of super in my bank account, and quite frankly, I don't have many years left in my body. I'm a type 1 diabetic as well, so I don't really have that much time left to accumulate enough to have a retirement fund. So there wasn't much in the bank at all. They say retirement's 65 in Australia, but I would have been working until I dropped, completely till I dropped. This was the only thing that I could see that had runs on the board and had people that have gone before me that I could say, yeah, I can see this is real. I can see this is doable. I can see people that are my age. I can see people coming in this thing at 18. God, I wish I had seen this years ago. But I know that within the next 3 to 4 years, I will have legacy income. That is my retirement plan. But after that also, then I have something to leave my children. That in itself is that's a game changer. Absolute game changer.
Because I'm 50, I only have 20,000 super. So
wow.
I've got nothing. That's 2 trips to Fiji. I'm done. I've got to rely on my husband and still working the property, working the camping. Without finding this business, it probably would have been a bit tough. And we went back to Fiji last year in July. It's been 12 years since we've been. I said, we cannot leave it this long. I said, we need to do this every year. The current situation I was in, that wasn't going to happen. I don't want to wait till 65 to retire. If I can retire at 55 years at the longest, I could be retired at 53 and earning that passive income, the legacy income.
What would life have looked like if you had found something like this younger? Are there things that you wouldn't have had to do?
This wouldn't be our first time meeting you in Bali.
No. Yeah. If I had have found this when I was 18, all the guys between 18 and 30, it's like they already have a diploma in Facebook and Instagram. I would just be filled if I could help them retire before they're 25. That's just insane.
Yeah. I'm really, really handy with a knife. I was totally not handy with anything IT related whatsoever. I could turn on Facebook and I learned how to do that. I had 5 people that followed me on Instagram and I thought that might have been out of pity. Oh my God, don't let that stop you. This is the most exciting time of your life. This is the time when you get to show that you still have every ability. You don't need to be fit. You don't need to be able to do 90-hour weeks or whatever it is that you've had to do for so long anymore. You can do this in small pockets of time through the day. Have a nana nap like I do, you know, like it's okay. You can do that. But the platforms are brilliant. The training is brilliant. It doesn't come any better than what these platforms that we're in offer. And I've looked, and I've had people that are my age that have come and found me. So don't think that there's not people out there like us that don't deserve a second chance. This is our time to actually start recreating ourselves and redefining ourselves and really, really putting our best foot forward and making sure that we don't wait until our bones don't work anymore and we can't travel or we can't pick up our kids and take them on a holiday. If I want to go and buy a new house, I need a walker to get around it. No, I want to be able to do it now so I can zoom around it. You know what I mean? Like, don't wait. Don't think that you're disabled because you're older. There is lots of us out here who are in exactly the same boat.
It doesn't matter what age you are, with any job, there's always some sort of training. You know, you've got even basic computer skills. You need to learn their system. We have our own system here. There's all the training provided.
Yeah.
Such a big group of people, and some of these individuals don't even have anything to do with your business, but they're still there to help you. I can get around Facebook and I'm still learning about Instagram. It's like any business, you look into it and you learn it, and if you want it that bad, you'll do it. And the best thing about it is you have to go out to places, you have to travel to get your content.
Damn.
Yes, which is really, really. I've only been in this for basically the beginning of December. What are we? January?
6 weeks.
And I'm in Bali on a business retreat. Like, that is nuts.
And if you think, oh my God, I can't take photos, the people that took the most photos this weekend were these two old crazy ladies. Life should be about embracing every day. Tomorrow's not promised. You've only got what you've got right now. Most people come into this for the money, and let's be real, I came into it for the money. Pretty sure Jane came into it for the money. But you stay for the community and you stay for the personal development. Traditional business dictates pretty much that it's a dog-eat-dog world. In these communities, everybody cheers everybody on because it's limitless. There isn't a cap on what you can make in this business, and there isn't a cap on the amount of people that are going to want to do this. I mean, the world's changing. We are going to want fresher, cleaner water with less of an environmental footprint on the world. You're involved in a community that is embracing that. And here's the old hippie nana telling you that right now, you know, after years and years of working in the traditional 9-to-5 field, to be heroed by people that are like my children now and are younger than my children, is an absolute gift, a privilege, and an honor. So yeah, community's everything in this space.
When you come into a space that you're brand new into it, not knowing anyone, thinking, oh, you know, I'll fart here, and in amongst all these young, gorgeous girls and that, but everybody just embraced everyone.
Yeah.
And made everyone feel really comfortable. Everyone wants to see you do well. There's not enough of that in the world.
No.
You know, there's people that want to see you do well, and they will help you do well, even if they get nothing out of it. We compete with the horses, and when someone's doing really well, everyone else just tries to stab you in the back and run you down and make you feel crap to get back down to their level. You know, there's none of this, oh, good on you, mate. Great job. You've done well. There's not enough of that in the world today. I said, oh my God, it's like I have known you forever.
You're retired by 55. What do those extra 10 to 15 years get to look like?
I'm going to Fiji again. Every year. Love it, love it, love it.
So I thought I was going to come into this and I went, right, okay, I want legacy income. I want to know that I'm going to get my $5,000 US a month. I'm in it for that. Then I thought, okay, let's shoot a little bit higher. Let's go for a -4. Just so that I'm, you know, got a little bit of a buffer zone in case I want a new Prada handbag or something. Not that I ever do, but you know what I mean. I don't think I'll stop. And I don't think I'll ever leave the space.
We bought cattle, and it wasn't much, but it was a $70,000 investment. We've had them for well over 12 months, 2 years now. We've had to buy 2 semi-loads of hay to keep them alive because of the drought hit us. Another 30,000, so that's 100,000. We've got 50 head, so we sell the steers, we keep the cows, and we can breed out of the cows to get out of that, but it may take 5 years to do that. We're not going to make any money out of it, we're probably still going to lose money.
Yeah.
So that is a really crap investment. What business can you buy for, say, 17,000, have 5 sales and make that money back, and then you're in profit. Say you want to have a dress shop. You've got to find a shop front. You have to find where you can locate the products. Then you have to either import them or whatever, fit your shop out, have to get software packages, and you have to find staff. Then you have to train the staff, you have to set the shop up. All of that could take 6 months. Then you've got to get people to come in the door, and it's going to be low ticket stuff, sell a heap of stuff to make any decent money. Those sort of businesses, you could be running it for 2 years before you make a profit. This, you can do it in 44 days.
Literally, 44 days.
But you've got to treat it like a business. It is a business. You know, the first 2 months doing all the training, it's like setting up shop. So you take it serious because you can make serious money.
I mean, how many quads is it to 100K?
18.
18. To make 100K a year? Here's the simple thing. At the end of the day, you're buying a business that's going to make you 18 sales, 100K. How fantastic. If you could help your family to have a healthier lifestyle, reducing chemicals in their house, and over the space of 20 years, save yourself $60,000, which is pretty much the life of the machine, would you do it? It's that simple. Some of you are sitting there going, yeah, but you know, the market's probably saturated. Dude, this thing's lucky to be at 2-3% saturation globally. You are at ground zero. This is your time. Come and join us on holidays. There'll be a lot of holidays.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get off the fence. This is, I'm sorry, I'm blunt, I'm a rip the band-aid off kind of girl. Worst thing that can happen to you is that you have the best possible drinking water that you could ever have, a low tox house, and save yourself 60K over the next 20 years. It's a no-brainer. These platforms, these communities are full of the most amazing mentors that have gone before us. They will not be leading you down the garden path. They are telling you things because they want to see you succeed, probably more than you want to see yourself succeed, because you haven't realized yet that you can as much as they know you can. So it's just little bits of time every day. It doesn't have to be a burden, because it really isn't, because when you're doing something you love, it's never a burden. Just be consistent, and we will see you at the next big event.